Hello, guys. I am Shane Davis, 20-year comic book veteran. I'm here with Yanzi, and we do cover comic news on this here channel. If you guys will hit like, subscribe, ring the bell for notification, and we are going to do a follow-up video on the Ed Piskor artist kayfabe sexual misconduct allegations and the aftermath of it. If you go back and you look at our previous video, I brought up like how quick cancel culture can happen with these things on social media. Not defending anybody. I really don't feel like I have a full scope. There are some things that are I don't approve of here, but there could be a lot more. I don't know the severity of things. They look pretty bad. But a lot of things have happened. Ed Piskor's channel did go down, then came back up. From my understanding, there hasn't been new scheduled content. Social media seems to be nuked. Let's get into it.
So the Ed Piskor exhibition has been cancelled. Well, indefinitely postponed. When they say indefinitely postponed, it's just a nice way of saying it's cancelled, okay? They were supposed to have this exhibition of his work at the Pittsburgh Cultural Trust, but because of accusations of sexual misconduct, they decided to postpone it. For people who are saying, it's fine, we should just let all these things out, especially when we know that there have been victims involved in this situation. It's like cancel culture moves really, really, really fast, though. Like, I want to move to that whole Chris Hardwick situation where he basically lost all his hosting jobs and everything within 1 weekend. And then they found out that he's innocent after that. So I'm not saying, though, that this applies to Piskor. I'm not saying whether he's innocent or guilty, but I'm saying that the way all these cancellation culture works is that it moves really fast. There are consequences before you can even establish all the facts. That's the dangerous thing. Now we do know for a fact that Ed Piskor did send some pretty dubious messages to this girl, even liking her photos when she was 14 years old. But see, there's nothing inherently wrong in a man liking a 14-year-old's pictures exactly. It's just that they sort of follow up and do other things, and maybe it gets a bit more dodgy. At this stage, I know there are people who are arguing things like, oh, the age of consent is whatever in Philadelphia, for so on and so forth. See, that's not really the issue. The issue here is that he got cancelled before all the facts could come to light.
Right. This kind of brings up the whole timing of things. Early on, we were like, well, why didn't this stuff come up earlier? Why is this just coming out now? I had no idea that he had a artist type exhibition gallery thing happening. So then you have to look at it through that scope. Was this a sort of type of way, the perfect time to cancel somebody? That doesn't mean that he didn't do something wrong, but why roll out right when you can pull him his exhibition? Now, what happened with the exhibition is interesting because, and we're not going to share it, but it basically got him on the 6 o'clock news. There's local reporters, guys can look it up if you want to see it, going up, knocking on his door with a microphone, wanting to ask him about this situation, mainly because the gallery being shut down. Even so much as going to his father's home, which oddly enough has a number on the door. So basically, this docks kind of his family. He wouldn't respond. The girl wouldn't respond, but his dad would. Now, obviously, his dad had choice words with the reporter, had his position on it. And again, like maybe he did something wrong. He probably did something wrong, things I don't approve of. But you see how fast this works and how fast it rolls out. Obviously, the timing of the exhibition was a big part of this that nobody saw at the beginning of this.
Now, how has mainstream really handled this though? Obviously, on all the social medias, you see the standard players all saying, I always knew he was a bad egg. I heard all these stories and blah, blah, blah. We knew that Heidi McDonald of The Beat actually did an article about it. Interestingly, Rich Johnson, who is pretty quick to jump onto the cancel culture bus, has not done an article about this Pisco situation. So I'm not saying one thing or another, but it's interesting to see who does and doesn't report on situations like this because he was pretty quick on the whole Warren Ellis beat.
Yes, it's kind of weird. Like, obviously, as far as Bleeding Cool goes, I'm not sure Rich Johnson would consider himself a true journalist, more of a because he started out as kind of a rumor column type thing. It's weird. Like, you can pick and choose what you'll write about. Obviously, you do that with crowdfunding campaigns and stuff like that. But something like this, it's like even if you're just putting out the facts, it's like it seems like you're kind of obligated to report on it. I mean, the local news and TV, the 6 o'clock news is reporting on it. For people who don't know, Artist Kayfabe is a channel. about 90,000 subs, pretty notable size channel, respectable channel, especially in the comic sector of YouTube. So, what does it mean for that? I mean, this is a channel that does have a co host. Is it fair to him for the channel just to completely stop? I've heard rumors that people are divorcing themselves of the Patreon. So, like the channel itself going down and coming back up, the channel may be the only source of income right now, the old material, the back material, some of those interviews. And they've had people on such as Todd McFarlane to a lot of people. Kind of a big deal of a channel and all the back history of it. You'd want to preserve some of these interviews, sure. But what does it mean for the future of the channel? Is he going to come out of hiding? Is he being advised of this? It did look like maybe he does have an attorney in this situation that did speak with the news. So, and again, he kind of took the position that we kind of have brought up, and that's that cancel culture can happen at a breakneck speed before we actually have all the facts.
So let us just leave on this point, and that's that Shay and I are not saying one way or another. We're not saying whether it's innocent or guilty. We're saying let the facts present themselves and let people in the right position of authority make the judgment calls instead of everybody just dogpiling this guy.
Please check out Axcend Level Up. There's 2 books in this campaign, Axcend by me and then Axcend Level Up. I'll leave you guys with a trailer for this smash hit comic getting ready to deliver from 9 Lives Comics.
I dream of a world carefully crafted, beautifully flawed. This is Axcend. In this game of life, there is one thing that determines a victor. A player's ability to grow. A player's ability to evolve. A player's ability to survive. My name is Dog. Choose to play. Choose to upgrade. Choose to level up. Choose to Axcend.